Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the number one Chief Rocket Knicks Universe, your main man, Uncle Freezie. And I'm just coming to rock the spot for a few minutes, man. Hadn't seen y'all in a couple of days. So I just wanted to get on some ISO cam just real quick by myself for a little while. Just maybe 10 or so minutes. Just 10 or so minutes, man. Just wanted to talk to y'all about a topic that's going around in Knicks universe. And I think there's some merit to it. I don't know how much merit, but there is merit to it. Cover the spread is in the building. Cover the spread. What's good? So there is some merit, maybe not like a lot of merit. I don't know, but I just want to speak briefly. I just want to speak briefly, right, to the Knicks offensively and defensively being too small. But first, let me do a programming note. The 718 boys will be coming your way at the top of the hour, right? And then old school Knicks will be coming your way at the top of the next hour. So get prepared for an hour of the 718 boys and about an hour of so of old school Knicks. If this is your first time seeing the channel, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and participate with all the Blorange Tears stuff, y'all. We got us a little nation growing here, the Blorange Tears Nation, man. So subscribe. And so I'm gonna rock for about the next few moments about the Knicks being too small. Right. So first, let me start by saying this is not I'm not tripping about Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's a star, a mega star in my eyes. Jalen Brunson offensively is that dude. Jalen Brunson is that dude offensively, right? So it's not a slight on Brunson, but it is a question about the surrounding pieces. It's a question about the surrounding pieces, right? So everybody knows that the NBA is a game that is catered to tall human beings. Y'all know what it is. Y'all be at work. Like y'all see a lady that's like 5'11, 6 foot tall. Y'all see a lady that's 5'11, 6 foot tall. You're like, man, you tall. You ever play basketball? That's the first thing you ask her, right? That's the first thing you ever. That's the first thing you ask her, like, or maybe the second or third thing, but it will come up, right, in a conversation. You like, yo, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. Do you play basketball? It's a tall person's game. Ladies, when say for instance, when you see somebody that is the height of Cover the Spread or the height of Uncle Freezie, one of the first things you ask Cover the Spread is, man, wow, you tall. Do you play basketball? You might ask me if I play football because I'm bigger, but I'm still tall. Right? And so with that in mind, if that with that being one of our main things, so to speak, Why would the Knicks go against that? Why would our our Knicks go against that? Why would our Knicks not put out a tall team when we know basketball is for tall people, right? Here's the thing. That's everyday stuff. But in the NBA, think about the teams that are in your conference. The Toronto Raptors have OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, and Jacob Pertl. Why would you send out RJ Barrett, Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, Quentin Grimes in those scenarios where the other team has a 3 to 4 foot height advantage and is more athletic? Think about the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics have Kristaps Porzingis at 7'3", Al Horford at 6'11", 6'10", whatever he is. Jason Tatum at 6'8", 6'9", Jaylen Brown at 6'6", 6'7", Drew Holiday at 6'5", Derek White at 6'4". Why would you build a team with Dante DiVincenzo at 6'4", Grimes at 6'4", Hart at 6'5"? Why? The Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets have a team of the starting point guard, maybe Dinwiddie, whoever they start at point guard is going to be from average to above average NBA height. So if it's Dennis Smith Jr., if it's Spencer Dinwiddie, whoever it is, their lineup is going to go 6'6". Mikal Bridges 6'7", Cam Johnson 6'9", Dorian Finney-Smith 6'8", Lonnie Walker 6'4", Nick Claxton 6'10", 6'11", Ben Simmons at 6'10". Why would you go with a lineup that is 6'4", 6'5" across the board? Philadelphia is going to be tall. You know that. That's what they do. Philadelphia is going to be tall. That's what they do. Right? But my thing is if you're the Knicks, why would you go RJ 6'6", Grimes 6'4", Quickly 6'2", Hart 6'5", DiVincenzo 6'4", in a league that is getting taller every minute? The number one pick in this summer's draft was set guy 7. He's believed to be somewhere between 7'3" and 7'5". And the Knicks signed a combo guard in free agency that's 6'4". So my thing is do the Knicks have a plan or a scheme? Because if they do, kudos and good for them. Do the Knicks have a plan? And if they do, kudos. Good for them. But as a casual fan, somebody that's just used to the NBA looking a certain way, seeing the Knicks do it a different way is kind of head scratching. Right? Did the Knicks make a mistake? Is the Knicks front office asleep at the wheel? Has time passed Tom Thibodeau by? Or do they have a plan? If they have a plan, kudos. Right? I'm not going to hate on them for having a plan. Right? Because if they have a plan, that's great for them. I hope it works. I'm a Knicks fan. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm a Knicks fan. I want the Knicks to be successful. Our biggest, the place that we miss guys the most, that height and athleticism and length is at the shooting guard, small forward, power forward. Randall at 6'8", 250 is ideal size for today's NBA power forward. Right? That's perfect, right? But RJ Barrett at 6'6", 220, that's perfect for today's small forward, right? But when those guys come off of the floor, whether they exit the floor together or whether they exit one at a time, that's where the issue inserts itself. That's where the issue inserts itself, right? The issue inserts itself in a place where when Tom Thibodeau's defense calls for a switch. Is this Knicks blue? Is this Knicks blue? Mets blue? I'm gonna try this and see. So the issue is not with Tibbs's strategy, because every NBA coach is gonna have some type of strategy, right? Some type of strategy, scheme, whatever it is. Everybody's gonna have something that they're gonna try to impose on the league, right? The issue is what happens in the scenario where Josh Hart has to guard Jason Tatum. The issue is what happens when Quentin Grimes has to guard Scotty Barnes. The issue is what happens when Dante DiVincenzo has to guard Tobias Harris. The issue is what happens when Quentin Grimes has to guard Jaylen Brown. The issue is what happens when Dante DiVincenzo has to guard Drew Holiday. These are the issues. These are the issues. Are the Knicks too small? Are the Knicks too small? I don't know. I had the Vibes head cover on. I was supposed to be rocking the Knicks head cover, but that's what it is. Not perfect all the time. And so over my right shoulder, y'all will probably see the Blorange Tears Debate League Championship belt. It's gaudy and obnoxious, and I'm ready to get rid of it. And for a couple of years, I've been trying to put together the Blorange Tears Debate League like it once was with Hoodie Kev. But I'm looking for debaters. I need a tournament. I don't want to just have one person that's a great debater just walk in and say they're the GOAT and get the belt. Right? I want to do the debate league. You feel like you got juice? You feel like you got juice? You want to walk around work looking like John Cena or The Rock or somebody? And this is gold plated, everybody. It's not solid gold, of course not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy, right? But if you want to walk around work with the Blorange Tears Debate League Championship belt, get in this debate league. You want to go to church with the Blorange Tears Debate League belt? See how it got the do whip right here on the side panel? See that? The do whip on the side panel? See the gold-plated buttons on the back? See the logos? I want to send that to somebody. I want to get that out of here. I actually want to order another one. There's another one I like, but in order for me to order another one, I have to do something with this one. So if you feel like you can debate, right? If you feel like you can take all the smoke, if you feel like you can take on all comers, then this right here is for you. I don't want it. I just want to give it away I just want to give it away in a fair process. 9 or 10 dudes debating all comers, last man standing gets this belt forever, and I will engrave their name on it. Say, for instance, if your name is King Ribby and you take out all comers, I will take this thing to Columbia, South Carolina, this thing, and get your name engraved on it as the Blorange Tears Debate League champion. And this will be your belt forever. No backseas. Ain't no backseas. No send it back. No, none of that. I'm gonna get your name engraved on it, whoever it is. Whether it's DSJ, you know what I'm saying, so that he can rep the belt on his R&B tour. Whether it's King Ribby, whether it's whoever. I don't care. You wanna wear it in the bedroom on Netflix night? Do whatever you want to do with it. Once you win it, I don't care. But you will be the Blorange Tears Debate League champ. Whoever it is, I don't care. Whoever it is, I want to give it away in a fair tournament. That's all I got, everybody. The 718 boys will be coming your way in about 4 minutes. Are the Knicks too small? Did we make a mistake with the roster construction? Does the Knicks front office have a plan? Does Tom Thibodeau have does Tom Thibodeau have a plan? We'll see. We'll see. It's your man, Uncle Freezie. Come check out the 718 boys in about 3 minutes. I'm going to be over there with them. They waiting backstage right now. I just want to come in. I just want to come in and pop my collar and stop the holler. You know what I'm saying? So get your morning cranked up, man. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. I'm going to see y'all in a few moments. Peace, y'all.